everyone, Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, back with another video in my series called Flashcards. Today's card is just a great way to celebrate a birthday, don't you think? Very simple, nice little window in this card, and again, done with just a couple little pieces of cardstock. Let's get started on today's card. As always, I'm going to be starting with my flashcard template. Now, if you've not seen the video explaining how to cut the template and how to use these two little pieces of cardstock, I encourage you to go over to YouTube and search Connie Stewart flashcards. Should be the first video to pop up, and I'll teach you all about how to do that. I'm going to be using Elegant Eggplant and Whisper White as my flashcard template. And then my card base is Summer Starfruit. I've cut that at 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, so it is a standard card base. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start with my flashcard pieces, and we're going to do a little punching with the scallop border punch, and I'm just going to punch just one long edge here. I'm going to do the same thing here on my white cardstock, and you know what, just to save some time, I've got that one already done and already stamped. I used the Bring on the Cake stamp set, and again, my colors, Elegant Eggplant and Summer Starfruit, so I'm all ready to go. I've done a little paper piercing here, but I need to do just a little bit more. So let me come in with my paper piercer and my mat and get those punched out. Wonderful. So now we can adhere this together. Oh, but wait, we need to do a little punching out behind that before we do. So, because you know I never bring in more paper, I just punch out of this. I'm going to use the decorative label punch, and I'm going to get a punch right there, and we'll be using that here in a second. I'm also going to come in with the itty bitty punch pack, and this is the little 4-petal punch, and we're going to punch out 3 of these so we can use these little flowers here in a minute. Now I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and adhere my card together, so let me use my snail, and we're going to put this together. And I'm also ready at this point. I can go ahead and add this now to my card base. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, up here at the top, I'm going to leave myself a little border up there at the top. Now we want to cut a little window out of this. So I'm going to come back in with the decorative label punch. You know, I got to hold it this way because I got to make sure I get it straight. I tend to do things crooked, and I hope you all feel the same way and you do that as well. Now, I've punched this out, and I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to punch out of this little scrap 3 more of those little flowers that we need. Since we're not going to be using that, we might as well use it for some flowers, right? Okay. So we're going to come in with our decorative label, the purple, the eggplant one that we punched out, and let's go ahead and adhere that to the inside of our window. And my little trick I like to do for windows is I just slide it in there. This way I'm sure I'm centered. And then you can see like my card doesn't want to open. Well, we can just get in there and pop that out. Now we know that we've got that set perfectly. Awesome. Now we want to do, you can see I put a little happy in here, but you're going, Connie, you have no cardstock left. Do you remember on the original video of flashcards, you had all those extra little pieces, those strips left over, and I told you to hang on to them. This is one of those perfect examples. So what I'm going to do with that piece, I'm going to use, again, the only stamp set I'm using is Bring on the Cake from Stampin' Up. I'm going to use just the word happy from the Happy Birthday, and I'm going to ink that up with Summer Starfruit. See if I can get just the word happy there, because that's all I need. And we're going to stamp that. Ooh, I did get a little bit more. That's okay. I could turn it over and redo it. Oh, but look, I've already got one done. All right, so I've got that. I punched that out with a, not a scallop oval, I'm sorry, just the large oval punch. And you can see I've kind of got it off center. I did that for a reason. I did that because I took all those little flowers that I punched out and layered them here on the side. So let me go ahead and adhere that now to my window. Really adds just a nice look. I also came in with the most fabulous white gel pen ever, and I came in and just added some white centers to my flowers, really make that pop. It's looking pretty awesome. And oh, you know what? I also wanted to come in and I just kind of decorated up just around my opening here from my decorative label punch. So just a few little dots all around there, make it look really cute. And now we can add that candle. This is just a candle. Well, duh, it's just a candle. You know, you guys, you probably have a drawer full of these like I do. You know, the kid only turns 11, but you get 12 candles, so you got an extra one. All right, well, now you've got a use for it. All right, mini glue dot. I'm gonna go ahead and add about 3 to this just because I really don't want it to fall off. So we can now kind of fill in here, add our candle, and there we go. Card done. Boy, you talk about a flash. That was done a lot faster than I thought it would be. So I've got a really nice little opening, lots of nice bright colors, really fun card. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it's inspired you in a way that you can use your flashcards in a different way than before. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now remember, all the products that I used on today's card, except for the candle, of course, because you got that laying around, all the products I used today are available on my website, simplysimplestamping.com. Remember, Stampin' Up! Carries the best products out there. Be sure to give them a try. Trust me, you will not regret it. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll catch you with the next series, the next video on flashcards. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.